Some stories are meant to stay buried, but tonight we uncover them. Welcome to the darkness. Room 309 had been locked for nearly 20 years. No guest had ever stayed there twice. Housekeeping refused to enter it alone. And every night, exactly at 3:09 a.m., someone inside would whisper, "Please, don't let her in." People often ask why I quit my job as a night receptionist. I never tell them the truth. Because if I did, they'd think I was insane. 5 years ago, I accepted a night shift at the old Ravenwood Hotel, a forgotten colonial building on the edge of town. The pay was surprisingly good. The hotel wasn't busy. Most nights were quiet. Too quiet. On my first evening, the manager handed me an old brass key. The tag read 309. He looked me directly in the eyes. "Whatever happens, never open this room." I laughed. He didn't. The hotel had strange rules. Never answer the third knock after midnight. Ignore footsteps on the empty third floor. Never use the elevator after 3 a.m. If room 309 calls the front desk,
whatever you do not answer it.
I assumed it was some elaborate prank for new employees. Until my third night. At exactly 3:09 a.m., the reception phone rang. Room 309. I stared at it. It rang once, twice, 3 times. Then, silence. Curiosity got the better of me. I opened the security camera feed. Hallway 3, empty. Room 309 remained locked. Then, a woman slowly walked into frame. She wore a long white dress stained with dark patches. Her hair completely covered her face. She stopped outside the door. Without touching it, the door swung open. She disappeared inside. Seconds later, the hallway was empty again. The next morning, I asked Maria, the oldest housekeeper.
I saw him.
Her face turned pale. She whispered, "You saw her."
For the others.
Then she told me the story. 20 years earlier, a bride had checked into room 309 on her wedding night. Her fiancé never arrived. 3 days later, hotel staff found her dead, still wearing her wedding dress. Nobody knew how she died, but every year, on the anniversary, she came back, looking for someone. That night, I unplugged the front desk phone. At exactly 3:09 a.m., it rang anyway. Slowly, I picked it up. A trembling voice whispered,
He's hiding her.
Static. Then another whisper.
Behind
My
you.
heart stopped. There was no one behind me. Or so I thought. I heard footsteps upstairs. Against every warning, I grabbed the brass key and climbed the stairs. 3rd floor, silent. The hallway lights flickered. Room 309 stood slightly open. The lock was broken. Inside, everything looked untouched. Old furniture, dust, a wedding photograph. But something felt wrong. There was breathing. Not mine. Someone else's. The bathroom door slowly creaked open. She stood there, still, motionless. White dress, black hair, bare feet. Then she lifted her head. There was no face, only darkness and two glowing eyes. She raised one shaking finger, pointing behind me. I turned. Standing in the doorway was the hotel manager, smiling. He quietly closed the door.
I told you never to come in.
His smile widened. Then he whispered,
Now she'll never leave.
Suddenly, the woman screamed. The room shook violently. The lights exploded. The walls cracked. The air turned ice cold. I don't remember how I escaped. But when the police arrived, room 309 didn't exist. There were
right
only
there.
rooms
Please, you have to believe me.
307, 308, 310. No sign that 309 had ever been there. The Ravenwood Hotel was demolished the following year. Workers claimed they heard a woman crying beneath the foundations. Construction stopped after 3 separate accidents. Today, a parking lot stands where the hotel once was. Every year, on the same night, security cameras capture a woman in a torn wedding dress, standing in an empty parking space, looking for room 309. And if you happen to park there at exactly 3:09 a.m., you may hear someone whisper from the back seat.
Please, don't let her in.
Some stories never truly end. Subscribe if you dare. Sleep well if you can.